Welcome to Prime Health, the best channel for senior health, strength and independence. Imagine being able to stand tall, walk with confidence and climb stairs with ease, even after 60. It may sound impossible, but the secret to maintaining powerful legs as you age isn't just about exercise. It's about what you feed your muscles every single day. Unfortunately, most seniors are missing at least one of these essential vitamins. Hi, I'm Dr. Talat, and here on Fit 60 Plus, we provide you with real science-backed tips to help you stay strong for life. Today, we're diving into the 6 essential vitamins every senior needs for powerful, pain-free legs. Even into your 60 seconds, 70 seconds, 80 seconds, and beyond. Not only will you learn what these vitamins are, but I'll also show you how to get them naturally from everyday foods. No expensive supplements required. But here's the catch: the most surprising vitamin, the one that could make the biggest difference for your legs, isn't what you'd expect, and it's often overlooked, even by doctors. Stick with me till the end, and I'll show you exactly how to tell if you're missing this critical nutrient and what to do about it. Are you ready to unlock your strongest, healthiest legs ever? Let's get started. Number 6, Vitamin D, your foundation for leg strength. When we talk about staying strong as we age, vitamin D is often the first one that comes to mind. It's often called the sunshine vitamin because your body produces it when your skin is exposed to sunlight, but it's so much more than just that. Vitamin D is absolutely critical for muscle strength, and without enough of it, your muscles can start losing strength much faster as you get older. This vitamin helps regulate calcium, which is necessary for your muscles to contract properly. Without sufficient calcium, your muscles won't work properly, kind of like trying to walk uphill without full muscle power. That's what happens when your vitamin D levels drop. But there's more. Vitamin D doesn't just help with muscle strength, it also plays a massive role in balance. Studies show that seniors with low levels of vitamin D are at much higher risk for falls. Even minor falls can have devastating effects as we get older, so keeping your legs strong and steady is absolutely vital. Now, you might think you're getting enough vitamin D from the sun, but here's the problem. As we age, our skin becomes less efficient at converting sunlight into vitamin D. If you live in a northern climate or spend a lot of time indoors, you're likely not making enough on your own. But don't worry, food can help. Foods like fortified dairy products, fatty fish such as salmon, and egg yolks are excellent natural sources of vitamin D. However, sometimes food alone might not be enough to meet your needs. If you've never had your vitamin D levels checked, this might be a good time to ask your doctor to do so. Here's a quick tip. Taking vitamin D with a meal that includes healthy fats like avocado or olive oil helps your body absorb it more effectively. Another important point is that vitamin D comes in several forms in the body. The most commonly tested form, 25-hydroxyvitamin D, is actually the storage form of the vitamin. Your body must convert this into the active form, 1.25-dihydroxyvitamin D, to fully benefit from it. This conversion process becomes less efficient as you age, which is why seniors may need higher doses of vitamin D compared to younger individuals. Research from TUS University found that seniors with optimal vitamin D levels showed up to 20% greater leg strength than those who were deficient. A 5-year study from Norway also showed that seniors who maintained adequate levels of vitamin D experienced 40% fewer mobility limitations as they aged. This isn't just research. This is the difference between maintaining your independence and relying on others for help. Vitamin D also has a special relationship with muscle fiber types. As we get older, we lose type 2 muscle fibers, the ones responsible for quick, powerful movements and preventing falls. Vitamin D helps preserve these fibers, which means you can stay active longer, without losing muscle strength. If you take vitamin D supplements, consistency is key. Research shows that steady, daily doses are more effective than occasional megadoses. Think of it like building a strong foundation for your muscles, rather than giving them a roller coaster ride of nutrients. Number 5. Vitamin B12, the nerve and energy connection. Now, let's talk about vitamin B12. This vitamin is absolutely crucial for both your nerves and your muscles. Without enough of it, your muscles can become sluggish, weak, or even unresponsive. Think of vitamin B12 as high-octane fuel for your nerves and muscles. It helps create red blood cells, which are essential for carrying oxygen throughout your body, especially to your leg muscles, which need oxygen to perform properly. A sneaky thing about vitamin B12 deficiency is that it often creeps up quietly. Before you even realize your legs are losing strength, you might notice tingling or numbness in your feet, or feel unusually tired after a short walk. That's why it's so important to pay attention to the early signs of a deficiency, even if you don't feel like your legs are weak just yet. Here's the problem. As we age, our stomachs produce less acid, which makes it harder to absorb vitamin B12 from food. Even if you're eating a healthy diet, your body might not be able to absorb all the B12 it needs. This is even more likely if you're taking medications like antacids or diabetes drugs, which can further block absorption. But the good news is, B12 is found in plenty of foods, including meat, fish, eggs, and dairy. If you're vegetarian, vegan, or have digestive issues, supplements or B12 shots may be a better option. Always talk to your doctor before starting a supplement routine. What makes vitamin B12 especially important for your legs is its role in maintaining myelin, the protective coating around your nerves. Myelin acts like insulation around electrical wires, and without enough B12, this insulation starts to break down. As a result, the signals between your brain and leg muscles become distorted or delayed. This can lead to weakness that no amount of exercise alone can fix. In fact, studies from the Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health found that seniors with optimal B12 levels walked 18% faster and had significantly better balance compared to those with borderline or deficient levels. These improvements in gait speed and balance occurred before their blood markers even showed full correction of the deficiency, which suggests that nerve function responds quickly to improved B12 status. Moreover, B12 is vital for a biochemical pathway called methylation, which affects everything from energy production to DNA repair. With age or a B12 deficiency, this pathway becomes compromised, making it harder for your muscle cells to repair and regenerate. That leads to progressive muscle weakness, which many mistakenly think is a natural part of aging, but in reality, it's often a correctable nutritional issue. If you're on long-term medications, keep in mind that over 30% of commonly prescribed medications can interfere with B12 absorption or its use in the body. Medications like metformin for diabetes, certain blood pressure medications, and acid reducers like omeprazole are just a few that can impact B12. A quarterly B12 check might be a more crucial part of your healthcare routine than you realize. For those who have trouble absorbing B12 through their digestive system, sublingual under-the-tongue supplements are often a better alternative. They bypass the digestive limitations and provide more reliable absorption. Here's something most people don't know. Low B12 doesn't just affect your legs, it can impact your memory and mood too. So, keeping your B12 levels in check is not only a win for your muscles, but also for your overall energy, mood, and cognitive function. Number 4, vitamin C, the collagen builder. When most people think of vitamin C, they picture oranges and flu season. But here's the truth. Vitamin C deserves way more respect when it comes to muscle health. This vitamin is absolutely essential for the production of collagen, the protein that helps hold your muscles, tendons, and bones together. Without enough collagen, your joints and muscles become weaker, leading to stiffness, soreness, and even injuries. Do your legs ever feel tight after walking, or do you take longer to recover from exercise? If so, low levels of vitamin C might be the reason. This vitamin plays a crucial role in muscle recovery, and it's also a powerful antioxidant that helps fight the oxidative stress that naturally builds up with aging and physical activity. Oxidative stress can inflame muscle tissues and slow down healing, so keeping your vitamin C levels high helps your muscles stay youthful and resilient, even as you age. Interestingly, your body can't store vitamin C, which means you need a constant supply every day. To maintain optimal levels, it's essential to get vitamin C consistently from your diet. Foods like strawberries, bell peppers, broccoli, and of course, citrus fruits are packed with this powerful nutrient. The fresher, the better, because vitamin C degrades quickly when food sits around or gets overcooked. As we age, vitamin C requirements actually increase, especially when it comes to maintaining muscle integrity. Research from Oregon State University suggests that seniors may need upwards of 400 milligrams of vitamin C daily to compensate for increased oxidative stress and decreased absorption efficiency. This higher intake specifically supports the collagen cross-linking needed to maintain tendon and muscle strength. One fascinating link that many may not know is between vitamin C and carnitine, an amino acid that helps transport fatty acids into your mitochondria, where they are converted into energy. This is especially important during extended activities like walking or climbing stairs. Without adequate vitamin C, your muscles can't access their energy reserves efficiently, which can lead to fatigue and muscle weakness. Here's something to keep in mind. Vitamin C's benefits extend beyond just muscle recovery. It's also involved in reducing inflammation. Research from the University of California shows that vitamin C plays a dual role in muscle recovery by regulating both collagen synthesis and inflammation. As we get older, our bodies tend to experience chronic low-grade inflammation, sometimes called inflammaging, which slows down muscle recovery and contributes to discomfort. For those who struggle with muscle or joint pain due to aging, vitamin C's influence on pain perception offers a real advantage. It helps produce neurotransmitters that regulate pain signals. This means that optimal vitamin C levels can actually change how your brain interprets pain, leading to less discomfort after physical activity. Another interesting fact, you don't need to take large doses of vitamin C to benefit your legs. Instead, spread it out throughout the day, as the body uses it most efficiently in smaller, frequent amounts. This is a more natural way to get vitamin C, just as our ancestors would have done through a steady intake of fruits and vegetables. Number 3. Vitamin E, your muscles' shield. Next up, we have vitamin E, which serves as an invisible shield for your muscles. Every time you move, whether it's a stretch, a walk, or climbing a flight of stairs, tiny stresses build up on your muscle fibers. Vitamin E acts as a powerful antioxidant, protecting your muscle cells from the constant wear and tear that occurs during daily movement. Without enough vitamin E, your muscles can weaken much faster, and recovery from physical activity will take longer. It's like letting rust build up on an old bridge. Over time, it can become fragile and unable to withstand stress. For seniors, this is especially critical because natural muscle repair tends to slow down with age. But vitamin E can help maintain muscle strength and elasticity, so you can continue moving with confidence and without the nagging aches and pains that often come with aging muscles. One of the key ways vitamin E works is by helping to preserve the mitochondria in your muscle cells. Mitochondria are the powerhouses of your cells, and your leg muscles contain some of the highest concentrations of mitochondria in your entire body. As you age, these mitochondria become more vulnerable to damage from oxidative stress, but vitamin E plays a critical role in protecting their membranes, allowing for better energy production in your muscles. This is key for maintaining the strength and endurance of your leg muscles. Research from the University of Wisconsin found that seniors with adequate vitamin E levels showed 15% greater mitochondrial efficiency during leg extension exercises compared to those with lower levels. This means that seniors with sufficient vitamin E were able to produce more energy from their muscles during activities, which directly contributes to better strength and stamina for everyday tasks like walking or climbing stairs. However, not all vitamin E is created equal. There are 8 different forms of vitamin E in nature, but the most commonly used form in supplements is alpha tocopherol. Research suggests that gamma tocopherol, another form of vitamin E, might be even more beneficial for preserving muscle health in seniors. Foods like walnuts, pecans, and sesame seeds contain this form of vitamin E and should be incorporated into your diet to offer better protection against muscle degeneration. Vitamin E also works synergistically with selenium, another powerful antioxidant. Together, these nutrients form a dynamic partnership in your body's glutathione peroxidase system, which is one of your primary defense mechanisms against oxidative damage. When both nutrients are at optimal levels, muscle recovery becomes faster and more efficient. A study from Brazil showed that seniors with adequate levels of both vitamin E and selenium experience significantly better muscle strength, comparable to individuals 5 to 7 years younger. For those dealing with muscle soreness after walking or climbing stairs, vitamin E's effect on inflammatory cytokines can offer significant relief. Inflammation is a normal part of muscle recovery, but excessive inflammation can lead to muscle damage and pain. Vitamin E helps regulate this inflammatory response, ensuring that it stimulates repair without crossing into chronic inflammation that can actually damage muscle tissue. If you find that your muscles feel sore and sluggish after physical activity, vitamin E might be just the nutrient you need to help reduce discomfort and speed up recovery. Plus, as a bonus, it can also help maintain satellite cell function, which are the stem cells responsible for repairing and regenerating muscle tissue as you age. This means that vitamin E not only protects your existing muscle tissue, but also helps preserve your body's ability to build new muscle over time, ensuring continued leg strength well into your later years. Number 2. Vitamin K, the calcium director. Now let's dive into vitamin K, which is often overlooked but plays a vital role in bone and muscle health. You might think of vitamin K primarily for its role in blood clotting, but it's absolutely essential for regulating calcium in your body, and this is where it becomes critical for maintaining leg strength as we age. Calcium is important for both your bones and muscles, but if calcium isn't directed properly, it can cause more harm than good. Without enough vitamin K, calcium can deposit in the wrong places, like in your arteries or soft tissues, which leads to stiffness and muscle weakness. Vitamin K essentially directs calcium into your bones and muscles where it belongs, while keeping it away from areas where it could cause damage. As you age, calcium regulation becomes even more important because it helps strengthen bones while ensuring muscle function remains optimal. When vitamin K levels are low, your muscles can become weaker and more vulnerable to injury. This is particularly important for leg muscles, which require strong bones and healthy calcium distribution to support movement and prevent fractures. Foods like leafy greens, including kale, spinach, and collard greens, are rich in vitamin K1, the plant-based form of the vitamin. If you love salads, this is an easy way to boost your vitamin K intake. Additionally, sautéing your greens in olive oil can help with absorption since vitamin K is fat-soluble. For those on blood-thinning medications like warfarin or Coumadin, you need to be careful with your vitamin K intake, but don't avoid it entirely. Talk to your doctor to find the right balance for you. Here's a fun fact. There's another form of vitamin K called vitamin K2, found in fermented foods and animal products. This form of vitamin K is particularly important for muscle function. Japanese research on natto, fermented soybeans, has shown that vitamin K2 can help prevent microscopic calcium deposits that stiffen muscle fibers and reduce their ability to contract. This means that by maintaining optimal levels of vitamin K2, seniors can help prevent muscle stiffness and keep their muscles functioning better for longer. In fact, research has shown that seniors consuming adequate vitamin K2 maintained leg extension strength comparable to individuals 8 to 10 years younger. Vitamin K2's impact on calcium regulation within the muscles is essential for keeping leg strength intact well into your later years. But it gets better. Vitamin K doesn't just impact calcium. It works closely with vitamin D to make sure that calcium is deposited in the right places in your bones and muscles without contributing to harmful calcium buildup in your arteries. Together, vitamins D, K, and form what researchers call the calcium paradox protection system, ensuring that calcium strengthens your skeleton while keeping it out of soft tissues like muscles and blood vessels. Another important function of vitamin K is its role in insulin sensitivity and muscle tissue. Research from TUS University found that seniors with higher vitamin K intake showed up to 31% better insulin sensitivity in their muscle tissue, meaning more efficient energy use during physical activities like walking and climbing stairs. This helps to make your muscles function more efficiently during everyday tasks, improving both leg strength and stamina. For seniors concerned about bone fractures, Vitamin K's influence on both bone strength and muscle function creates a powerful protective system. Stronger bones and muscles work together to provide dynamic stability, preventing falls and fractures. Research has shown that seniors with higher vitamin K intake had 65% fewer fractures, suggesting that improved muscle function, in addition to stronger bones, plays a significant role in protecting against falls. Number 1. Vitamin B6, the protein processor. Finally, we come to vitamin B6, one of the unsung heroes when it comes to maintaining muscle strength, especially in your legs. Vitamin B6 plays a crucial role in protein metabolism, which is essential for building and repairing muscles. If you're eating enough protein but still feel weak or slow to recover after activity, the problem might not be with your protein intake. It could be with your vitamin B6 levels. Without this vitamin, your body can't properly process the protein you consume, meaning your muscles can't rebuild efficiently after exercise or daily activities. But it doesn't stop there. Vitamin B6 is also vital for nerve health. Your nerves are the communication system that tells your muscles when and how to move. If your legs feel heavy, twitchy, or weak, low vitamin B6 might be the issue. Healthy nerves are just as important as healthy muscles because they help coordinate muscle movement. In fact, B6 deficiency can impair the signals between your brain and your leg muscles, which means your muscles might not be able to contract properly, leaving you feeling weaker than you actually are. Good sources of vitamin B6 include bananas, chicken, tuna, potatoes, and fortified cereals. These are easy-to-find foods that are rich in this essential vitamin, making it simple to include more B6 in your diet. Ensuring that your levels are optimal can significantly impact how your muscles perform, especially in your legs. One of the most important reasons vitamin B6 is so critical for seniors is its role in homocysteine metabolism. Homocysteine is an amino acid that tends to build up in older adults, and elevated levels of it can directly damage muscle tissue and impair muscle protein synthesis. Research from Tufts University found that adequate levels of vitamin B6 can reduce homocysteine-related muscle damage by up to 38%, helping preserve muscle strength that would otherwise be lost. But there's more. Vitamin B6 also supports glycogen utilization in your muscles. Glycogen is the stored form of energy in your muscles, and during activity, your body needs to break down glycogen into glucose for immediate energy. If you don't have enough vitamin B6, this process becomes inefficient, and that heavy-legged feeling you get when starting to walk or climb stairs can become more pronounced. In fact, a study from the Netherlands showed that seniors with optimal B6 levels could access their glycogen stores up to 25% more efficiently during the first few minutes of physical activity. This means you'll feel more energetic and less fatigued during the initial stages of exercise. Vitamin B6 also plays a key role in the production of neurotransmitters like dopamine, epinephrine, and norepinephrine, which directly affect muscle activation. Without adequate vitamin B6, your nervous system struggles to efficiently activate your muscle fibers, leading to a sensation of weakness, even when your muscles are physically capable of much more. For seniors who experience night leg cramps or restless leg sensations, vitamin B6 can offer significant relief. It plays a role in producing GABA, a neurotransmitter that helps regulate muscle tone and prevent excessive contractions. Many seniors find that optimizing their B6 intake, particularly in the evening, significantly reduces nighttime leg discomfort and improves sleep quality, which indirectly supports better leg strength and energy during the day. Here's another fascinating aspect. Vitamin B6 works synergistically with magnesium in over 30 enzymatic reactions that are crucial for energy production and muscle contraction. Deficiencies in either nutrient can mask or worsen the effects of the other. Research from the University of Maryland found that seniors who received both nutrients showed 42% greater improvement in functional leg strength compared to those who received either nutrient alone. This highlights the importance of a comprehensive nutritional approach that includes both B6 and magnesium to support leg health. Another key function of vitamin B6 is its influence on muscle satellite cell differentiation. the process by which muscle stem cells develop into new muscle tissue. As we age, this regenerative capacity declines, but maintaining adequate B6 levels can help preserve up to 60% more of this youthful regenerative potential. This means your muscles not only maintain strength better, but also have a greater ability to repair and regenerate after periods of disuse or injury. By optimizing vitamin B6, you're not just preserving muscle strength, you're helping your body maintain its ability to rebuild and recover. This is crucial for seniors who want to keep their legs strong, flexible, and capable of supporting them throughout all stages of life. This concludes the 6 essential vitamins for maintaining strong, healthy legs after 60. As you've seen, these nutrients play a critical role in keeping your muscles and nerves functioning properly, allowing you to stay active and independent well into your later years. If you found this information helpful, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Prime Health for more easy-to-follow, science-backed tips. Let's keep our legs strong, healthy, and full of life together.